What is up, guys? So last night at around 12 a.m. in America, the CW released a new promo for the Arrowverse, or rather the DC TV of their network, because Black Lightning is included as well. I didn't get a chance to make this video until now, just because it was released a little too late, and where I live, America is 7 hours behind, so basically it was released at 7 a.m. for me, so I just wasn't awake. In fact, when I woke up, it was like an hour afterwards. So I didn't get a chance to upload this video until now, but a new trailer was released for the Arrowverse and Black Lightning with actual new footage. I'm not going to actually go over this trailer in its entirety, only really the Arrow stuff and the Flash stuff. Legends of Tomorrow doesn't really have any new footage, just every one part, but it's not really, there's nothing to talk about. Supergirl also nothing to talk about. The Flash, and it's really just the Flash to talk about in this trailer. One scene from Arrow. But the Flash is the main thing to come out of this trailer. Just the main thing, the main new footage to come out of this trailer is from the Flash, especially this shot right here of his costume and his mask, which I will talk about after the trailer. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer and then I'll break it down.
There are people out there with powers.
Going to high school today, Flash?
A little tighter than I remember.
You afraid to make waves? Make them anyway. You, my friends, fixed history.
You're part of something greater.
Black Lives will always fight for justice.
You cannot extinguish a child of God!
You should have killed me.
So like I said, the video or the trailer does start with a little bit of Black Lightning and Supergirl, but I will not talk about that here in this video or any video for that matter. But we do see Green Arrow here for the first time in really any trailer for this season, and I think it's probably because it's not from this season. I think this shot right here is, I don't really know, I can't really tell what episode it's from, but I think it's from season 6 or maybe even season 5. I do not think it's from this season, unless he's like having a dream where he's in the Green Arrow suit, because I mean, people could say this is the Green Arrow that the Archer that we saw in the trailer for season 7, but I mean, come on, it's clearly Stephen Amell in the costume. It's clearly Oliver Queen, so I think it's definitely footage from a previous season, but I just can't remember when it's from, or maybe he's having a dream or something, because him having a dream in the beginning of the season is very likely. I saw a comment on a video saying that he wakes up right here in the trailer, in the first trailer, in the Comic-Con trailer, from the dream where Felicity and William are being chased by Ricardo Diaz, and then he can't save them because he is in prison. I think that's probably where the season is going to start, which makes sense because we see in this trailer right here, Felicity is calling for Oliver's help, which means one of two things. Either she's really desperate and just calling for anybody's help, just like at all, or two, she's calling for Oliver's help because Oliver is dreaming about this and she's going to call for his help. She's going to get killed in the dream. I mean, it would be awesome for this to be real, and she does get killed in real life, but I think it's a dream where she gets killed in the dream, then Oliver wakes up from a nightmare, and he's like very guilty because he can't save them. But moving on. So then we see a shot of a police officer interacting with the Flash, saying, "You're going old school today," and then he says, "It's a little tighter than you remember," which I do actually really like that exchange. I think we should have a lot more of that on the Flash, because like in the comic books, he does interact with citizens and police officers a lot in a joking manner, and I think that would be a cool thing to see in the future, and I like what they're doing here as well. But this does confirm that this is not a flashback. For some reason, he is actually wearing his Season 1 costume, and when I say Season 1 costume, I mean with the Season 1 emblem, which doesn't really make any sense. I don't know why he would be doing that. I don't even know why he still has a red emblem. Like, why can't he just wear a white emblem? It really doesn't make any sense to me, but they might explain it. Who knows? Maybe that's literally the only suit they have. I don't really know why that would be true. But, I mean, they could just change the emblem. I don't know. But this does confirm that it's not a flashback, which means that my theory about Cicada's children being affected by the Flash and in like Season 1 or something was completely destroyed by this scene right here, where it's confirmed that this is in the present day. But the rest of the trailer doesn't really give much away. We do see one more shot of Barry in his Season 5 costume, which I definitely do not think this shot looks good at all. So this is the first time we're seeing this costume in action in an actual trailer. I'm pretty sure this is the first time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and it just does not look good. I was gonna give it the benefit of the doubt to see how it actually looks in action. Like we saw it in posters. In one shot without the cowl, it looked really good. With the cowl, it does not look good, and I think the cowl is a huge problem in this costume. It just does not look good as a cowl. Every single other cowl he's had fit his face better. This cowl literally it felt like it was built for somebody else's head. I mean, look at it. Look at his left, or our left side of his head. His right but there's a whole bump there of air that's just off his head. That's not, it's just so weird. It looks weird. It just doesn't fit his face. Everything about this cowl with the lack of a chin strap is so noticeable, and I think the chin strap really helped with like things like this where it's securing it on his face so it doesn't look like it doesn't fit. It's just not a good cowl, and I think this shot right here is probably the worst shot of this costume yet. And we also had this shot, which I did not think looked good either, but this was probably the worst shot we've had of this cowl yet. I think the costume still looks really good just off the shots we've gotten, but the cowl is a huge problem. It needs to be fixed, and I think they need to bring the chin strap back because it just does not look right. But we do see in this shot that he's saying you're part of something bigger now or greater now, and that's obviously a callback to when Harrison Wells, aka Eobard Thawne, said that to him back in, I think, Season 1, Episode 17, where he was fighting the Trickster, and he says you're part of something greater now, you're part of a Speed Force, which was the first time he phased through something. And I think that he's obviously talking to Nora, who doesn't really know much about speedsters or the Speed Force probably, and he's explaining it to her, and this might be the first time she phases as well in the first episode, because like it's just a callback to what happens in that episode. And I think either way the shot just doesn't look good. I think the callback is pretty cool, and like I said earlier about the interaction with the police officer, that was really cool, but this costume, the cowl, just needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed right now. Throughout this trailer, as well as near the end of the trailer, like the second to last shot of the trailer, we see Oliver in prison, in like the workout section of prison. I don't really know how prison works, but he is fighting some guy, and it's probably one guy, a person who he put away in the past, and this fight looks insane because you see Oliver pick up like a weight, like a 25-pound weight or 25-kilo weight, and like slam the guy with it, and then he says, "You should have killed me." I think this fight is gonna be pretty badass, and we did hear that nothing's heroic about Oliver in this episode, and I think this is a part of it. He's like fighting dirty kind of in this fight, which makes sense. Like it's the only way he can survive in this prison with all these people who want to kill him. But I think this fight will be pretty badass, especially with everything I've been hearing about how badass and brutal this season has been or is looking to be in terms of the fight scenes. I think this fight scene right here where he slams a guy with a 20-pound weight and he tells him, "You should have killed me," this is going to be a pretty badass fight scene, and it's something that I am really, really excited to see. So that is this video, and let me know what you think about this trailer in the comments down below, as well as I really want to know which one of these seasons you're most excited for. Is it Arrow Season 7, The Flash Season 5, Supergirl Season 4, Legends of Tomorrow Season 4, or Black Lightning Season 2? I'm including Black Lightning because, I mean, it's in this trailer. Let me know what you think of this trailer, and let me know which one of these seasons you're most excited to see. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.